Morning. This is Reverend Pam Geagan from the Center for Spiritual Living, Pleasant Valley in Camarillo, California. And again, it's wonderful to be with you on this series that is the 7 Laws of Spiritual Success. And this is our third day, and it's the third law, and it's the law of karma, the law of giving and receiving. Well, it's what comes around goes around, is what I say. What you do comes back to you. And it's from Deepak Chopra. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. We're going to relax in, and then we're going to, I'll end with affirmations for the day. So I just want to just tell you a little bit about this third law. And it is about the law of karma. It's cause and effect. And what comes around goes around, as I say. And it is the third law that Deepak Chopra names in his book of success. And so in that cause and effect, karma is both action and consequence of that action. Everyone has heard the expression, what you sow is what you reap. So if we want to create happiness in our lives, then we need to give happiness and learn how to sow those seeds of happiness out into the world. So how do we learn how to do that? Well, it's about our actions and making conscious choices. So when we choose to be consciously aware of the choices that we make, then we choose actions that bring happiness and success to others. The fruit of the seeds we plant create a karmic manifestation. And that ends up in relating out in the material world as happiness and success. So in every moment, we have access to an infinity of choices. Some choices we make consciously, but others are made unconsciously. Most of our choices are made unconsciously. They're triggered by things that happened before to us, and so therefore we don't even think they are our choices. We're running on automatic, as I say, from that brain that is not being mindful in the moment or awake or aware. So therefore we don't know what we're actually doing, and as a result of our conditioning, our choices are often triggered by people and circumstances into predictable outcomes. And so if I am rude to you, you are then more than likely to choose to be offended. If I pay you a compliment, this is an example. If I pay you a compliment, you most likely will make the choice of being flattered. But think about it. You could make the choice of not being offended or insulted and just going into that place of non-judgment, of emptiness, and be the witness. Step back and witness the choices you're making in every moment before making any choice. Ask yourself 2 things. What are the consequences of this choice? And will the choice I'm making bring happiness to me and those around me? There is always one choice that creates a maximum of happiness. For not only yourself, but for all those around you. And this choice is the spontaneous right action, because it is the action of how we make of the choices that we make. So what is our guideline here on how to make spontaneous right choices? We do it by paying attention to sensations of comfort and discomfort in our body. At the moment we make a choice, before you even make a choice, ask your body, what are the consequences of this choice? And if your body sends a message of comfort to you, that's the right choice. If we feel uneasy in our body, or even if we ask the question, as we're asking the question, it's not the right choice for us. For some people, the message of comfort or discomfort is in the area of the solar plexus. In that wonderful sunny solar plex area, we hold a lot of emotion. But for most of us, we feel it in our heart space. When we put our attention on our heart, and ask our heart what to do, the heart responds. What the heart knows, what the heart knows, as I say, it is a brilliant thinking organ, and we now know it has as many brain cells as our mind does and our brains do. So when we feel that deepest part of our soul, and there's a response there, that is the response, even if it's the faintest amount of feeling that we should go with, because we know that there is something there happening. And we know the answer is right because we feel it is right. It all comes from our feeling nature, and that is in our heart space. And usually we know without any lingering doubts, that is what we should be doing. So the heart knows the correct answer because it taps into the field of pure potentiality and infinite organizing power. And it takes everything into account, for the heart is that intuitive and holistic beingness of who we are. And when we ask our heart what to do, it has that win-win sense of direction. Though the answer may not seem rational, the heart is far more accurate than anything in the realm of rational thought. So when you have a choice that you want to make, no matter if your heart, follow your heart, I always say. And I have so many examples of that, and rational thought had nothing to do with it. And so, and it ended up being the highest and best for me, myself, my family, and all around me. So we can use the law of karma to create money or all good things in our life. And the flow of all good things in our life comes from being aware of those choices and listening to that heart space, that feeling nature, that because we're making choices every single moment. And when we listen to our heart space, we are more aware of our choices. And the more aware of our choices that we make that are spontaneously correct, then we realize the outcome in the material world is we watch it unfold almost mystically, magically, for the highest good for our own selves and those around us. But how we apply the law of karma to the choices we've already made is very interesting. Most people pay their karmic debts. We always end up paying our karmic debts. And of course, they unconsciously sometimes, and sometimes it's a lot of good, and sometimes there's a lot of suffering involved. But the law of karma says no debt in the universe ever goes unpaid. And I imagine many of us could tell our own stories about that. So if we want to transform our karma to a more desirable experience, look for the seed of opportunity within every adversity, every challenge, tying that seed of opportunity to our dharma, to our school, to our purpose in life, as I say. Dharma is our school of life, and it's going within and finding our purpose of life. And when we do this, what it does is it enables us to convert any adversity into a benefit and transform the karma into a new expression. So we can begin by asking ourselves, what message is the universe giving me right now? And let's just breathe in right now, relax, and listen to that question and go deep with that. So let us connect with that wonderful power of the divine essence that is in and through and as us, coming down from the crown chakra, opening up all of who we are and allowing it to just float on down around the crown, down through the cheeks, just relaxing, down through the throat, and then dropping our shoulders, rolling them back and dropping our shoulders, dropping our head, stretching that right there. And as we stretch everything out, and we open up vertebrae by vertebrae down our backs, And we go down, 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 down our arms. We feel that energy, that wonderful tunnel of light going down our neck, our head, our arms, and out our fingertips. And I always say these are your energy wands. So feel that magnetic, wonderful, alive energy flowing through the body. And feel the energy coming back up the back and opening up the throat chakra, and then going down and opening the heart chakra. Just relaxing in, listening to my voice. And then going down and around, opening up the back. Opening up the solar plexus, going down, down, down. Opening up the sacral chakra. Going down, down, down. Opening up the hips, opening up the root chakra. Going down the thighs. Down the knees, the calves, the ankles. And going down to the feet. And watch that energy, feel that energy surging through the body as it goes all the way down to the middle earth, connecting us. I always say grounding us in this third dimension of why we've come here. This is our school of thought and our school of karmic growth. And it is the feeling nature of life that we've come for, to deepen that heart space. Everything I've ever been taught about this third dimension is it is the planet Earth is the feeling nature. That is why we've been brought here, to open our hearts and to become closer to Source. You can call Source whatever you want: Buddha, Jesus, Karma, Ba'ula, Halloween, LOL, the thing itself, Krishna, Buddha, Mohammed, whatever it is. Let us now be that tube of light, that wonderful energetic light that is now surrounding us from the east to the west, to the north to the south, to the top to the bottom, to the left to the right. Let's breathe that in, going, I use God because it's synonymous with me, with love. God is. On the in-breath, I am on the out-breath. And then two more. I am. Silently. So what is the message the universe is giving you? And as I stay in the I am in a lot of this, please personalize this, because there is only the one perfect energy. And we are the reflection of the perfection of that energy and that oneness. So we can draw upon that oneness. The wisdom, the love, the infinity, the eternality of it, the beginning and the end of it, the alpha and the omega of it. So how can I make it useful to me and those around me? And I'll use the example of tripping and falling and hurting yourself. If you're in a hurry, not planning steps, not being in the moment, not being mindful, if you're running everywhere, you probably are tripping and falling. And so if that is your experience of feeling clumsy, maybe the message is you need to slow down and be more attentive to your movements, be more mindful of your body. And let's take it out a step further. If your dharma, your purpose in life, then as it comes into you, our purpose of life is to teach others. Each experience, if we ask, what am I to learn from this? How can I make it useful for others is the highest question. And so once you learn how to slow down, be mindful of your movements, of your body, and how your thinking affects you, your thoughts are things, and how those thoughts are things that manifest out into your world, you may want to share what you've learned by teaching others to mindfully be aware, slow down, smell the flowers, and all of that picture together, taking something that is adverse and causes you uncomfort in your life, grief in your life, mindfully turning it around and then sharing how you learned how to slow down. This transforms your karma and gives that positive experience to others, which transforms your life and all other lives. So we can also transcend the seeds of our karma by becoming independent of it. So how do we do that? We do it by connecting to the deepest part of our soul, by going within into the silent meditation and asking what needs to be cleansed in my thinking and revealed to me and through me and as me. And Chopra equates this to like washing a dirty piece of cloth in a stream. And each time we go into that stream of silent clarity and perfection and wash it, a few more stains are removed and it gets a little cleaner. So think about something right now you would like to change in your life, to continue to wash it and fade it away and replace it with a new memory. And so as these seeds of karmic episodes come up, we realize that because action generates memory, memory generates desire, and desire generates action again. So we change the memory. As we become conscious of these seeds of manifestation, we become a conscious choice makers. And the actions we take in creating that new memory become evolutionary in our beingness, in our memory banks, and in our souls. And as long as the karma is evolutionary and is the highest and best for us and for all around us, then the manifestation, the fruit of the karma, will be happiness and success. So just take another few moments of quietude. Go into the empty. Just be empty. Empty, just be in the emptiness. Such a quick way. To go deep. And so now I'm ending with affirmations to take with you today. I am witnessing the choices I make in every moment. I am aware that the best way to prepare for any moment in the future is to be mindful, fully conscious, fully present in the present. And just breathe that in. And again, as I stay in the I am, please personalize these words. For there is no separation from me, to you, to the universe, to all of that seed of life and the seed of the soul. Feel the energy just soaring through your body, surging through your body. And I can feel your energy, and I am sure you can feel my energy, because there is no separation. I feel like we are the internet. We were the original internet before all the noise came in. And that the internet is actually the interloper. That at one time, when everything was in quietude, we felt one another, knew one another, connected with one another around the world, faster than the internet. So I just breathe in all that energy of the allness and the oneness of that heart space right here and right now. And when I am making a choice, I am asking myself two questions. What are the consequences of this choice? And will this choice bring happiness to me and to those who are affected by the choice? Is it the highest and best for all? Just take that in, just relaxing in. To be empty, just be empty. Allow the information to come if it wants to, but just be in the emptiness, which is the wholeness and the everythingness of the nothingness, which is the allness. And right now, in a nation that grieves for those who have been lost, for any problem, any challenge in my life, and the challenges of those loved ones around me, I lift my heart and I ask for guidance. Knowing that love shared will always be with me. And so as I hold all in my heart, I am asking my heart for that guidance when challenges come up, and I am guided by its message of comfort or discomfort. When it comes to choices, if the choice feels comfortable, I will go ahead with that choice. And if the choice feels uncomfortable, I don't have to make that choice. I can wait and have the revelation of the truth of the highest and best for all to come in the form of a new choice, one that makes me feel comfortable. So today I am choosing to be fully mindful, changing memories that no longer suit me, and new patterns, recreating and creating new patterns that are positive and manifesting in the highest way in my life. As I mindfully listen and I mindfully am aware of the feeling nature of who I am, and together, infinite love and law surging through me, I am creating the highest and best karma in cause and effect for me and the planet, which means I am creating that higher evolutionary vibration that lifts the entire heart of the planet, our mother. And so as we come back, feeling our chairs, feeling our bodies in our chairs, waking up, taking all information, and if you want to write it down, great. If you don't, just hold it in that heart space. And I say as we come back, namaste, peace out. I love each and every one of you. God is the answer. God, the highest beingness, whatever you want to call it, is the answer. See you on the flip side tomorrow. Peace out. Namaste. Have a great, blessed day.